Time to build Poe's X-Wing. Alright everybody, Brian and I are back here. Now we've got Poe Dameron's X-Wing from The Force Awakens, so I figure him and I are going to build it. And got a few things I want to address while we're building this, because I just do. Got a few things to address. Let's see if I can get this open. Got a big tape on it. Maybe I should have brought a knife out here. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah? Box of parts. Got more parts.
There's more parts.
Woo! More parts. I know there's more parts. We got wings and stuff. Just don't want to come out of here, though. I don't want to break them. There we go. So, last time Brian and I built the TIE Fighter. We've got the TIE Fighter sitting out here. We'll show it off when we're done. I did get a couple of comments, most of them from one person. Basically, this person was saying how The Force Awakens, in their opinion, and they're entitled to it, completely ruined the Star Wars saga. But then kind of made comments about the fact that they didn't even know when the original Star Wars was. Yeah, well, all I can say is I like The Force Awakens. It was a simple movie. They kept it kind of... They were playing it safe, in my opinion. Because the prequels are so... They really divide the fandom, the prequels. Some people like them, some people hate them. I like them to a point. I think Revenge of the Sith is actually quite good. If you really want to see good versions of the prequels, find the anti-cheese edits on YouTube. They are actually pretty good. Most of the Jar Jar stuff is removed. A lot of the love story stuff is removed. And it just makes for a much more cohesive film, I think. Another comment by the same person was that he hated the design of the X-Wings in The Force Awakens. Now, I kind of countered with the X-Wing design. If you think about it, it's been 30 years, more than 30 years, since the X-Wings were first designed and used in combat. Most people don't have cars that old. And if you think about it, take for example a Mustang. Look at a Mustang from 30 years ago and a Mustang from today. The Mustang from today will not look like the Mustang from 30 years ago, but there will be visual cues to let you know it is still a Mustang. And I think that's kind of what they went for with the X-Wing fighters. I mean, you have a slightly sleeker look to them that gives it a more modern look. It shows that in the 3 decades or so since the destruction of the second Death Star, that, yeah, things have changed somewhat, and, you know, it works for the better that way. At least to me. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Alright, first step. We gotta put the wings together. I think it goes like this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look, there's a notch. Okay, so we put it like that. And there we go. We have the wings.
Wow, that was easy.
So yeah. So when it comes to the films, you can form your own opinion on them. I like The Force Awakens. I actually enjoy watching it. You like it too, right?
Yeah.
Your favorite character is who, though?
BB-8.
BB-8, right. I think that's kind of how he got designed, was to be well liked by kids. I think that's how BB-8 got designed. Okay, the wings apparently go this way. It looks like. And we have to take the bottom.
Yeah.
This is the bottom. And the wings go, looks like that. Yeah. Alright, it's ready to fight. I think he would lose if he fought in that, right?
Yeah.
And then it says we take this. Who's that?
BB-8.
Forgive the edit, everyone. Neighbor kids were looking for my daughter. She's not here. She's at a birthday party. Anyway. So now we take your favorite character, BB-8, and we stick him in the cockpit area. We'll pull the thing on that later, right? So we can make noise. But snap that in. Not too bad. Next, we take the front landing gear. Which one's the front? It's this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That just sits in there like that.
You can move it.
And you can move it, right? You
Move
want to put
it
the back plate on?
Yeah.
It slides in there. No, it slides in there. Yeah. Let's see. Like that. That way.
This one?
Okay. Yeah. I think it just sits in there for right now. It'll hold later. I don't think this is in scale with the TIE Fighter. What do you think?
Yeah.
Definitely not in scale with the Falcon. We'll bring them in a minute. These things are really easy to build. Okay. Next, we take the part you're holding. No, not yet. We got to put the canopy on first. Let me see. Alright, we put this under here. Yeah, there's a little notch. See? Canopy opens. I wonder if Daniel Witwicky fit in this. He fits in the TIE Fighter. Okay, then
Probably guys.
let's line everything up. Ugh, landing gear fell out. Wasn't ready for that yet. We'll line everything up and I'll let you push it down into place, okay? Ooh. Would help if I actually held it up in the air, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. Line up, push the back end in. Alright, now you want to push the front end in. Oh, push it down. Flip it all together. And look, now the landing gear works. Da-da-dun, da-da-dun, da-da. Stupid mayflies. There's actually some paint in that cockpit. Look at that. Just a little bit. A little bit of silver paint in there. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Now we can sit it on the landing gear. Okay, next we got to put the engines on.
And these engines.
Yeah. You can do that side. I'll do this side. I guess it doesn't matter which ones go where. I think they're all identical.
Yeah. There.
So we put 2 on top and 2 on the bottom. Alright. The biggest change between this era's X-Wing and A New Hope era's X-Wing is these engines. The engines from A New Hope were bigger and rounder, whereas these are like half-moon engines. It makes sense, you know, you get more efficient. Now I'll take the bottom. You can put that one on. I'll put this one on. Get it?
Yep.
Okay, we're running out of parts here, aren't we?
Yeah. Mommy.
It looks cool though, doesn't it?
These.
Yeah, next it's the guns. They're all the same, it looks like.
They all.
So you put one on top, you use the back peg for the top gun. Back hole for the top gun. Alright, go ahead, put that on there. On that side. Can you get it? Push it all the way down. There we go. All the way down. Alright, now we'll flip it over. Now use the first hole, okay? So that the guns line up, see? Yeah, push that on there. Got it?
Yep.
Okay. And the only other thing is the landing gear for the back. The landing gear you remove when you're not using them, I guess. Just means they could get lost at some point in time, but...
If they get lost, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, because it can sit on its back engines. I mean, they're only holding up the bottom. So now, you want to pull the noise thing? Alright. We remove that. Oh, fired a torpedo. A typical X-Wing cannon sound. Let's make sure everything's all put together. Now we'll take these off. We'll open up the wings. Ready?
Yeah.
I might have to glue this down though. It looks like the back end, it's together, but it doesn't want to clip all together. So there you go. But that looks pretty cool, huh? That is pretty nice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You want to bring in the TIE Fighter and the Millennium Falcon? All right. Now we'll compare them. You can see, definitely not in the same scale. The Falcon is supposed to be much, much larger, being that it's a freighter, and this is a fighter. I'm not sure about this. This scale may or may not be correct, because X-Wings and TIE Fighters, they're about the same mass, but much different designs, obviously. As you can see, I've got, from Masterpiece Ultra Magnus, I've got Daniel in there. I did do a funny picture. That I had Daniel flying this with the... Yeah. He was being held in there with some blue tack. I don't know if he'll fit in this. He probably won't. No, he's way too big for this. Way too big. Yeah. So he'll go back to flying the TIE Fighter because it's silly. So yeah, I guess they're not in the same scale, because Daniel actually fits decently in the TIE Fighter. He's like the perfect size for the seat. It needs somebody smaller for Poe's X-Wing.
BB-8 fits in it.
Yeah, BB-8 fits in it.
You can control it.
So like I said, I like these kits. They're pretty fun there. As you see, they only take a few minutes to build. And yeah, they're really cool. Oh, you're gonna try to blow up the TIE Fighter? Oh, you blew it up. It's flying away from you.
I shot him again.
Star Wars. Good for kids. What could I say? Alright. So that's it. That's going to be it for this one. It's a nice little build video. We had fun with it, right?
BB-8 controls it because he uses big guns.
Yeah, BB-8 controls it. BB-8's your favorite. Alright. They are really nicely detailed for pre-painted kits, so give them a shot. They're not bad. I keep finding them at places like Walmart and Target and stuff, so there you go. Alright everyone, as Brian flies Poe's X-Wing away, we'll say goodbye. Thank you.